The last leg of our Central Oregon adventure was a 2-night bikepacking trip around Sisters, Subtle Lake, and Green Ridge up by the Metolius River.
Good morning, sunshine.
It was Anne's first real gravel riding, and a chance to scope out part of a bigger route that we were planning for 2021.
It's like an egg scramble. Somebody preparing it for me. So what do you think?
4,700 feet, 65 miles. And then followed that with 50 miles and 4,000 feet.
2 big days.
2-hour pack up here.
Take our time.
Lot of stuff to go through.
Okay.
I know. You ready?
Yeah.
Where are we going today?
Sisters. Maybe Mackenzie Pass. Subtle Lake.
All right. It's 11:45.
Perfect.
Well, we can either route find or
I think we're gonna pretend we didn't see it.
Then we better run. All of our friends went crazy on LSD, sailing their cars through the big bright city streets. And everyone who knows our name says that we ain't ever gonna change. They say we're born to die young, but we're trying to find a better way. They say we're born to die young, but we're trying to find a better way. Maybe heaven is a ghetto with no bad blocks. Shangri-La dealers at the bus stop. And maybe God is just a cop and we can fast talk.
So it sealed right back up.
it's a pretty good sized pit though.
Well,
You're back on.
tubeless.
So if you're guilty and you know it, put your hands up. Cause karma's just a different word for bad luck. And what if death is just another pair of handcuffs? And we better run.
Just resting. There's Oliver Lennon. Well, we're in Sisters. We were thinking about doing Mackenzie Pass, but it's 3:30. Doing the question mark trail to Subtle Lake would be better. We'd be there in time for a barbecue and beer. And we have time now to get ice cream and Sisters after our lunch.
Sounds like that's our decision.
That's it.
Then we better run.
Actually, I'm thinking about coffee, caramel cookies.
Then we better run. Then we better run. Heaven is a ghetto with no bad blocks. Shangri-La dealers at the bus stop. And maybe God is just a cop and we can fast talk. So if you're guilty and you know it, put your hands up. Cause karma's just a different word for bad luck. And what if death is just another pair of handcuffs? Then we better run. Then we better run.
Sweet.
We are gonna take this.
The subtle tie.
Wow, it looks like a hiking trail.
Really?
To me.
Do you think it's rideable?
Yeah,
Better than the highway?
for sure.
You said you've never been on this kind of road on a bike before, right?
Heaven is a ghetto with no bad blocks. Shangri-La dealers at the bus stop. And maybe God is just a cop and we can fast talk. So if you're guilty and you know it, put your hands up. Cause karma's just a different word for bad.
What did you say about that trail?
It was amazing.
You crushed it.
It was so fun.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
We better run.
After all that talk about Adirondacks, Ann,
These are beautiful ones.
here we are. Nice job.
Yeah. Good day. Cheers. Hey, let's see what you got. Wow. Yes.
Pretty nice. It's 8 o'clock. You know what that means? We're together.
Oh, yay. Butter toffee pecan cookies, I think, and Alpine whiskey.
Yum. Okay. High low.
My low was when I wasn't feeling well. My high was doing that single track part at the end because it was something different than I've done before, and I knew that we were close to Settle Lake and that like we were gonna finish.
Low point was, and you said that
You're like,
you not having fun and wanted to go back. And it was like, oh no. My high point was ripping through that single track at the end and then rolling up onto Settle Lake. Good food and beers. That was all time.
It's gonna take me a little while.
How's breakfast?
Great. Got into the Pro Bar.
You think they like that one the best?
Well, the Macro Bar, they were like, I don't even care. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is the big hole.
Dang it.
Seriously. Oh, there's crumbs everywhere.
All right. $11.28, first ice cream. Pretty good. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors.
Okay.
If I move in your body, you can do it, make it a party, got to be good.
There's no road there. Not even a little bit. All right, pavement it is. We might be able to get a little bit more gravel after all.
Something and you wanted to get it, so you go do, you don't regret it, got to be good. So
How far to Sister?
you
Oh,
got to be good.
sweet.
So you got to be good. When you're down, you got to be good. Those camp posts were out of touch.
Yes.
Cheers. Good day.
No dice, but it's looking like we might not get a shower. Might be cleaning off in the creek,
Which looks really cold.
but we could get the fire going before we did that.
There's funding urban renewal projects. Pretty nice. You want to talk about it at all? Or?
Experimental IPA,
From
Melvin.
where'd you get it?
I got it at Eurosport, that rad bike shop, ski shop, food cart pod.
Real love feels like walking on water.
Last morning.
I wanna tell you we'll be here forever. Real love feels like walking on water.
What are we getting?
We're at Sister's Bakery. Bear claws.
How did you describe the bear claw?
Carnival.
Good, but a little rich.
Deep fat fresh.
English muffin breakfast sandos, cappuccino, and a London fog.
Right, they knew London fog, huh?
We didn't have a plan to get back from Sisters, but then found a different gravel route called Sizemore Road. So we're gonna try to take that, and we're gonna try to take some of the Sisters single track out of town.
Cool.
Something's never ends. Right beside me. Something's never ends. Right beside me. Something's never ends.
Fried cauliflower, grilled corn, fried tofu with egg, and spicy peanuts. Okay, my high, I'm gonna say getting to the top of that ridge and then getting down far enough on the single track part that I was like, I can do this and it's gonna be really fun. My low, I think, was not that I didn't get to take a shower because I didn't have quarters, but that I didn't get the quarters when I had the opportunity to get the quarters, and then I made myself feel really bad about it.
My low point was on the ascent of that ridge, of Green Ridge. I wasn't feeling that great, and we were pretty far out, and we still had a bit of climbing and a big unknown on that single track.
Right.
And there was that massive storm
Cloud.
front moving in that I was like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And it was sort of getting cold. That
I
was,
could tell you were anxious.
yeah, I was feeling a little anxious and a little bit like not comfortable. I was like, I want to just go and
Yeah.
get through this. That was my low point. My high point was a tie for walking into the Camp Sherman store and just seeing the plethora of items in there and just being like, yes. Or even after the camp host told us everything was closed and that there were no food carts in Sisters, that we rolled up on the food carts that were open and had like a beer garden and bike shop and stuff. And,
super
like, seeing
cool.
people out there and that it had cleared up. That was so nice. Let's get a little interview. What just happened there?
Some Avalon hit the Previa on Highway 26 between Government Camp and Sandy. Everybody's okay. The Previa is dented on the back. I mean, I thought the back tire blew and we were gonna have to pull over fast. Felt like I couldn't keep the car on the road.
Could have been bad, huh?
Yeah, it could have been really bad.
Well, I'm glad we're okay.